Madera, tierra de pasión, con sus campos y tu corazón, tus fiestas llenan de alegría, con mariachi y tradición.
Hi everyone, welcome back to La Vida del Mariachi Honor. I'm Ariana.
And I'm Angie.
And let's be real, everyone has that one song.
Yes, the one you actually like to play.
Or the one that hits differently every time.
Today we're going to be talking about some of our favorite songs and why they're important to us and why we like them.
Okay, I'll go first. I have a lot of favorite songs. I would for sure say some of my favorite songs are El Terrequeteque, Déjame Vivir, El Gavilancillo, El Pajarillo, El Son del Perro, 100 años, así fue, El Balajú, and Tú serás mi baby. There's a lot more, but those are the ones I can think of at the top of my head.
Yeah.
What about you?
I actually really like those songs too, honestly. Like all those, love them. But some of my favorite songs to play, I would say are, I really like Balajú, I like Gavilancillo, I really liked Into Pelo, it was really fun. I like Cerca del Mar too, just like those songs. Now, what are your favorite songs to sing?
Favorite songs to sing? I really like singing El Terrequeteque. That one's a lot of fun. I like singing La Violinera. I like songs that are like you know,
hype.
yeah, I like those songs a lot. I feel like El Gavilancillo too. Songs that are like probably more calmed down are probably like My Love. I like that one a lot. Yeah, what about you?
My favorite songs to sing, I would say for sure Tapadio is like, love that song. Love-hate relationship, but love it. That's like my top one. And then I really like Viva Mexico, and I like Cerca del Mar. Déjame Vivir too. I like a little duet we have.
I forgot to mention that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really it.
What's your song that like brings you like back to a lot of memories, a lot of emotion?
Honestly, I would have to say Tata Dios. Like, that song has got me through like no, I would say that because I feel like I've improved a lot, and it's like, it's crazy to me how like that's when like the song was started with, and I'm still now singing it. And it's like I started so bad, I would say. Like, I listened to myself like a year, 2 years ago, and it was like, oh no. And like now I listen to myself and I'm like, okay, Angie, you kind of improved. But yeah, I feel like it's just very like emotional in a way that like I've gotten better, and I'm just like, I'm really proud of myself.
For me, I would say Pajarillo, because Pajarillo has been like it's like our tema, and then Pajarillo, you know, and like that just brings back so much old memories from when we started and all that. And it's nice to think. It's nice to think back.
No, yeah.
Like, so much time has passed by.
It really has. It's been like a lot. We've like grew, I feel like, a lot, and like we've lost some people throughout the way, but
Unfortunately.
yeah, but I mean, life goes on.
Yeah.
Sadly.
What's it like to play your favorite song?
I feel like when I'm playing my like favorite songs, especially like I feel like hyper songs, I just love hype songs because it's like, I feel like if you're playing to like a crowd, they're just so hyped and they're like, hey, like all vibey.
Yeah.
Especially like if it's a common song, like I feel like El Rey and just like Árboles, just like common songs. The Selena songs.
Volver.
Oh yeah, like Selena Quintanilla songs, like her songs.
Vicente Fernandez always.
Oh yes. But I just feel like it's very like, I like performing those happy songs, and they make me happy because I see other people like that are enjoying it, and like they look like they actually want to be there watching our performance, and not just like, oh, my kid's here so I have to be here.
Yeah.
No, it's like, hey, okay, I like that song. And honestly, that's why I like mariachi music, because a lot of people listen to it and they're very like involved, especially that Latin, Hispanic culture. But how do you feel like when you perform that favorite song or that song that you love to sing?
I feel like so happy because I get to like look around and see other people enjoying the song that I love too, and it makes me so happy. Like hey, like we're sharing like the same song. Like we both like it a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Why like your favorite song? Like why? What? Like out of all those songs, what's your favorite song? Like, if you had to choose one.
If I had to choose one, That's a hard one. I'm really between El Son del Perro, El Terrequeteque, and Así Fue.
And why do those songs specifically like matter so much to you?
Así Fue because I remember this one time when I was sick. I was sick and we had a performance. And I remember our teacher told us, he said, you guys better not miss this performance or I'm gonna be mad. And then I felt so forced that I had to be there and I was like, oh, I don't want to be here. And I still had to perform it, I still had to sing it, and I was like, oh my god. Okay, that one, that's that one. El Terrequeteque, that one's just like a really hype song, and I really like singing it a lot.
It's just happy.
Yeah.
Happy vibes.
Yes. And then El Son del Perro, I love the beginning of the song. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I really like that song a lot, and when we went to Arvin, I was really happy that we got to play that song.
Yeah, I feel like that, like, El Son del Perro has just so much, like, background to it. And
It has that vibe.
Yeah, because it's like we went to Arvin and we, like, met so many new people, so many amazing people. And, like, and then, like, we got to see Josh Favela. Love him. No, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Amazing.
What's a song that you find difficult to play?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, a lot. The hardest one, I don't even know, to be honest. I would say El Son del Perro is really hard to play.
It is.
For violin and, like, just for every instrument. Well, at least for violin, it's, like, really hard. And I'm like, so what's next? Because I don't know how to play this. But I love hearing it. I just can't play it that good. Like, do you agree, or like,
I agree.
Is El Son del Perro like easy for
I feel like it's a little easier with armonía, especially if you have more experience with your instrument.
Yeah.
Well, with guitar, viola, guitarra.
Yeah.
But for me, the hardest song for me would probably be El Son de la Negra.
Actually?
Yeah. Because it's the beginning that gets me all the time. It's like, okay, we're going at speed, and then we speed up a little bit, and then it's like, and then like towards the, I don't know how to explain
It's like, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like there's a specific section where like
It slows down.
Yes, and then it gets all mixed up, then it's like, oh my god, like I don't know what to do from there.
No, yeah. I would also say that's a pretty like hard song to play. I really enjoy playing it though, cause like it's fun. I love the ending. I'm like, ooh, love that ending. It's so easy, honestly.
Yeah.
But everything else, I'm like,
what's a song that you find fun to play?
A fun song. I really like Bidi Bidi Bomba.
I love that one.
I really like plucking it. I remember I had to like play it at my quince and I had my nails. Not fun. Could not pluck, so we bowed that song.
Okay.
What about for you? What's like a fun song?
We play a lot of fun songs.
I would honestly only say that one because like I feel like we dance to it and that just makes it like even more fun because I love dancing. So I just think that just
I would
adds.
probably agree with you too.
Yeah,
I really like that one because, or cumbias. I like playing cumbias because it's easy to play. I mean, dance with those
Yeah,
too.
I feel like just any like dancing hype
Yeah.
song is just super fun to play. Would definitely recommend if you're in mariachi, play fun hype dancing songs because I feel like you're just gonna like it even more.
Yeah. What's a performance that brings you back like a lot of memories? Like whether it's funny, embarrassing.
I don't know. I have to think about this one.
You want me to go while you think?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. For me, it will be this time where I think we performed at Sal, and our viola player, or our old viola player, he messed up on his solo for our tema, and it was so funny because before we talked about it, and we're all like don't mess up, and that's the first thing he did, and then in the recording you just see me going like this. And then he's all like, wait, again.
And we played it
And we had to play it again.
I remember. One of my like favorite performances and just a performance that brings me back so many happy memories is for sure the performance we had last year, November 2nd. It was one of our last performances that I feel like we had almost everyone. That's why it's like so memorable. Like,
Yeah.
But it was just so much fun playing La Fiesta del Mariachi, especially because me and our old player Valerie, we did a bow touch, and like when we would play our 3 notes, we would touch our bows, and I feel like that was just so much fun, and I just love that so much. And then La Bikina, it's such a fun song, and Tony solo eats, and then our solo we ate. I love that song. I love those 2 songs, like love them. So I would say that's for sure one of my favorite memories, and just like one of my favorite performances, honestly.
Now you got me thinking about Valerie. Okay, so away from the favorite songs and all that, what's a song that hits you emotionally? Like, it doesn't have to be one that we play.
Like just that we like.
Yeah.
Like? Okay. I would personally say El Gato Bajo la Lluvia. That song, holy moly, like I love it so much, and it's just like it's kind of sad. Well, it's pretty sad. But it's just like it doesn't really remind me of anything, since I wouldn't say I've been in a situation like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it's like it's deep. Like the meaning behind that song is just. Whew. And then I would also have to say, like that's like sad emotional vibes. The other song I would for sure have to say El Hombre Que Yo Amo. Like that's just love song. Like never been in love and none of that. But I would just say like it's such a like just you can just feel it. Like like if you love like your family, like you can like it's just like it's that type of love, I feel like. And it I feel like not whoever sings it, but I really like it from Mariachi Reinas. Like holy moly, I just love them so much. I also love El Gato Bajo la Lluvia by Mariachi Reinas, because I just love how they sing, and I just love how they play, and I love everything about Mariachi Reinas.
Yes. I would probably have to agree with you too. El Hombre Que Yo Amo, I really like that song a lot. And another song that brings me like a lot of emotion would probably be No Llega el Olvido by Jenny Rivera, because
That's like Maddie's song.
yes, I used well, not used to. I am really close with my grandma, and she would love listening to that song every time it came out on the radio. So that song just reminds me of her so much. So I really like that song a lot.
A song that I would say like brings me close to my family is El Rey, because my grandpa, I didn't I got to meet him, but I was 2 months when he passed, so I don't really remember him at all. But I do know from like my family that he loved El Rey, and I can't say that, but it's just a song he really liked to listen to. And that's a song that like when they listen, or like when someone plays it, or my family just like wants to like hear it, that's like, oh, my grandpa. It's just like my grandpa, and I just love that.
So what's a song that makes you feel powerful?
I feel like a song that really makes me feel powerful, just like listening to it, and I have sang it, is El Gallo by, again, Mariachi Reinas. I just like, that's just such like girl power vibe song, and it's very like, I'm that woman, period. Like it's just, that's me, and it's like very centered to woman, and I just love that. Like it's girl power, and just I'm all here for it. What about for you?
I would probably say No Llega el Olvido.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're like
I'm done, babe.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Totally. Or Así Fue. That one too. I feel like those are big ones.
They just have like deep meanings, and like the people who also
Los
create-
Laureles. That one too.
Yes, I would agree. Just all those women who create just such powerful songs.
No hate to the men.
We love the women out there.
Yes.
We love that girl power. We love promoting it. That's why I'm now trying to promote it more.
Yes. We're just girls, bro.
No, yeah, we're literally just girls.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So for today's episode, we brought in a very special guest.
Yes. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself and state your instrument?
So my name is Miss Diana Garcia. My instrument is vihuela.
And how long have you been playing vihuela?
I've been playing it now maybe 3-4 years. I'm self-taught, so everything I learned myself and taught myself.
Okay. Period. Independent woman over here. Do you play any other instruments?
I play guitar. You mean for like mariachi, right?
Yeah.
I
Or
play
just in
guitar.
general.
Oh, in general. I know flute, clarinet. I know a little bit of trumpet. I know saxophone. I know trombone. I know for mariachi, I know vihuela, guitar. I know a little bit of guitarrón, trumpet, violin. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay, our girl's talented. She's like, I know all of them.
What was your first instrument that you played?
My first ever instrument was the recorder. We learned it in second grade. Yeah.
And how'd you like that?
It was great.
It was something.
It was something.
What was the first instrument that you played, like, when you started, like, playing at events and stuff?
Oh, for like mariachi? Guitar. I learned the guitar first. We already had a vihuela player in my group, and then eventually she did move on, and so they upgraded me to vihuela, and I've been playing it ever since.
Oh, that's good. What were some of your struggles?
I think the hardest part, especially being in a group that's already been gigging and things like that, coming into it, wanting to do like new things, for example, playing new songs that I really liked that I wanted to learn, or even just like making a slightly different arrangement than what the group was used to. Those were things that I had a hard time with, just like taking a step through that door and being able to share that with the group.
Did you have any embarrassing moments? And what were they?
So many.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3, dang, that's crazy. The first one, my first gig ever, okay? My first gig ever, I showed up, me wanting to be like professional, and I don't know what, I show up early. I'm like 10-15 minutes early, okay? And the client sees me driving up, and you can see through the windshield, so you can see me in my traje. And so he comes out from his house. The whole event's a surprise, so I park a little ways away, but I'm there early. I'm waiting for the rest of the guys to get there because they handle the business. I just show up and I play.
Yeah.
And so I'm waiting in my car, and I'm just texting the group like, hey, I got here. I finished messaging that, and the client comes up to my window, is knocking on the door, and I panic because I don't know what to do. It's my first ever gig. Like, I've never, and he's like talking to me in Spanish and telling me to lower the window, and keep in mind, like, little girl. So he's like telling me like, hey, can you lower your window? Like, is the rest of your group coming? And asking me a bunch of these questions, and I'm like, And so I get out of the car, and he's like, where's the rest of your group? Why aren't they here? And I'm like, well, they're on their way. And he's like, well, shouldn't you guys be here early? Because I'm there 15 minutes early because, I'm me.
Yeah.
But he's like telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I can call them if you want. And so I call them. And, there's a guy in the group. He's the oldest one. We call him Dad. And so I'm like, Dad, they're here for you guys. Like, I don't know what to do. And so I give him the phone, and he's like, "It's your dad?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so they talk it out, and they figure it out. But it was so embarrassing because I had no experience talking to the client. I didn't know what all the details were. They just told me the time and place, and to show up with my instrument, and that was it. And yeah, it was. Oh man, it was the worst. I think about it, and I still get it's funny, but it's so embarrassing thinking about how like little I felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know how old you were when that happened?
Maybe in my 20s or maybe 19. It was a while ago. I was still like in college, I think. Yeah.
What's a challenge that you've had because of mariachi?
I think as a musician, I think it's just looking for new stuff that I want to do, or like looking for new songs that I want to play and making the time to play it. I think as just overall like mariachi, especially being a teacher teaching mariachi, I think the hardest part has been like trusting myself that I know where I want to take the group, or that I know how I want to lead the students. Because I feel like there's times when I want to be true to the original rendition of a song, to keep that, like, just the originality, like the culture. Everybody knows, like, for example, El Rey, ba ba ba, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But wanting to make it like a little spicier, like, a little different, and knowing that we can do that, or we have the freedom to do that, as long as we're still paying homage to the original.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite mariachi song to play?
Oh man. I think I always do Volver. Everybody knows it. It's so like near and dear to my heart. My dad used to always sing it to us when we were little. Yeah, my grandpa really liked it when he was still alive.
To play, and what's your favorite song to sing? Because I know you sing really good.
I have recently started really liking La Leña del Pirul. It's a very like bold singer type of song. There are lots of sections where you just hold out the note, and that's honestly like my specialty when I sing.
You want to sing a little bit?
Oh.
Cántanos un pedacito.
Pobre leña de pirul, ¿cuánto quieres porque me dejes?
Oh,
Yes, 10 out of 10.
That was so good. So what does mariachi mean to you?
I think that's a very weighted question. Not a lot of my students know this, not because I don't share it or anything or like it's a secret, but I'm not Mexican. My family is actually from Guatemala. While we do have mariachi over there, it's not originally from there. It is originally from Mexico. But I know, especially being a woman in the mariachi scene, just making my way through that path was a little bit difficult. There's a lot of machismo that you can see sometimes. And not to blame anyone or anything, it's just something that is a part of that scene, you know? And it's gotten definitely better over the years. But especially because my family, mi cultura no es mexicana, I feel like I had to see that a lot more. Not just like machismo towards me as a woman, but also because my culture is not Mexican. And so being able to just trust myself, like, this is what I want to do, this is what I love, this is what I enjoy, and being able to share that with like family, friends, and now my students, it's a really amazing thing. It's a blessing, honestly.
So then, do you do it for fun, or is there like a different reason why you do mariachi?
For fun. Honestly, it's so great. It's funny because I have family that is actually Mexican, but they're like extended family. It's not my immediate family, like parents or anything. But I think it's so funny because there are certain things that I know of the culture, and that's just from me participating in gigging and the mariachi culture that I know, and I feel like a little bit closer to that. And I think it's funny because I have friends that are Mexican and that they don't have that as part of their culture, you know, it's not something they grew up with or anything like that. Or even just like sayings or things that you hear, you know?
Yeah.
Or food and things like that. Oh, we know the food. Every time we finish a gig and they offer to give you food, we're like, oh, if you want.
I guess.
I guess.
And how'd you get into like the environment of mariachi? Like, how'd you start?
My first time, it was at Fresno State. I want to say actually Mr. Hernandez invited me to come to one of the classes. And so I went to one of the classes with him, and I think I've just been doing it ever since. Me and the bestie Hernandez.
What do you like most about performing?
I think the connection. There are times when I don't particularly like singing them, but a lot of my personal repertoire when I sing is the sad songs. Don't always like the sad songs, but I have like an extensive list of sad songs. And it's usually like the older generation that will want to hear it or sing along or anything like that. For example, Amor Eterno, like it's a sad song about someone that passed away. And the older folk will always want to hear it because it reminds them of someone in their family that passed away. A nephew, a son, a husband, a wife, anything like that. And you can see on their face like how much it truly means to them. Sometimes they even cry. And it just being able to share that with them, even though we have no blood relation, you know, like we're not family, we're not friends. I met you today. but being able to give them back a little piece of that, I think is really beautiful.
Do you have a favorite performance?
When I was in college, it was my graduation performance. I had actually never performed in front of my family before then, and I had been doing mariachi already for like 3 years before that, and it was my first time. It was my graduation. It was my first time singing to it in front of that many people. It was so crazy. It was wonderful to sing in front of that large of an audience, plus my family was there, and it was really cool.
Would you say mariachi is challenging?
I think it can be. There's definitely like repertoire for beginners and everything, but mariachi music that you can find for your skill level. But overall, I do think it can be challenging for some people.
Is there any advice you would give us?
As musicians, practice. Always practice. Even if you do 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes of specific practice, not just the stuff that you know. Because if you know it, you know it, you know. You don't need that. You already know how to do it. But if there's like a chunk where you're like, oh, that isn't really clean, I think that's also a hard part, is when you gotta be honest with yourself. Like, was that actually good, or was that only kind of so-so, you know? If you listen to yourself, record yourself, have someone else listen to you, and point out the spots like, oh, when you played this, it wasn't so good, or like, you know, be honest with yourself, work on those chunks. That will make you a better musician.
And now that you've been like a part of the community for some while, how does it feel to be a part of mariachi community?
Specifically here in the Valley, I think it's really great. They don't have this everywhere, you know, and I think we're really lucky to have that here in this community. I know when I used to live in LA, we didn't have this as an opportunity. I think the only thing that they offered musically wise was choir when I was growing up. I moved to Lemoore afterwards, and they had choir and band, but here in Fresno and Madera, they have mariachi. And I think it's a great way for students to connect with their culture, especially when you don't always have an open dialogue at home. Sometimes it's hard for us to talk to our parents and ask about how it was back then, or what their life was like growing up, or anything like that. I think it's a great way for students to connect with their grandparents. One of the benefits that I know I've experienced is just a closer connection with my parents. My dad grew up loving music. He loved to sing. He always wanted to learn the guitar as well, but he never learned. And then my second year of college, I bought him a guitar.
Aww.
And we started learning together. Rather, I was teaching him as I was learning too, you know? And so it was really cool. We would practice together on the weekends, or sometimes he would want to sing a song, but it was hard for him to play, so I would play it for him while he sang. He wanted to sing to my mom, his wife,
Aww.
for like serenatas and things like that. Yeah.
That's so cute.
And yeah, it was just a really great way for us to connect, I think. And I think it's good for the families out here too.
And what are like some benefits that you think come from this?
Apart from like the connection, I think one of the biggest things is probably meeting the other musicians, and being able to run with their circles. I've met some really great musicians here in the Valley. Not even necessarily people that I constantly gig with, you know, but if I do need work on a weekend that I have free or something, I can just message one of them and be like, hey, I'm free, do you need a vihuela player, do you need a guitar player? And they're like, oh yeah, no me vente. It's great. It's so cool. Here in the Valley, I think there's a lot of like friction, you know. A lot of them are really open to just letting you come and gig with them, even if you're not a part of their group. So that's cool.
For people who are hesitant to do mariachi or feel like they can't do it, what's something encouraging that you would tell them?
Just work it. A lot of it is just you knowing repertoire. you need to expose yourself to the community too. So if nobody knows who you are or where you play, like no one's gonna be able to call you. You know. One of the things that I've personally been trying to do more, because I really hate posting on social media. I don't like being in front of the camera at all. But posting on your social media, just like, oh, I learned a new song. It doesn't have to be anything extra special. Just your favorite song, something that your parents like to listen to, or even just like a little riff that you learned or something, you know. That exposes you to other people that are looking for musicians. And it doesn't even always have to be mariachi. If you have experience, like say playing violin, and you performed with an orchestra not that long ago, if you have a recording of that and sharing that, that shows them that you know your stuff, you know your skills, you know how to play your instrument. So that's really good.
Do you think people should join mariachi, and why?
I do. If they're students, for sure. But I do also think that whatever your instrument is, you should also do the other ensemble that goes with it. For example, like if you play violin, you should do orchestra to help support your violin playing in mariachi. Trumpet, do band to help support your trumpet playing in mariachi. Because a lot of what mariachi is mainly style and vocabulary. But if you can do your basics really well in band, then once you take it to the mariachi level, you're going to be phenomenal.
Were you in band?
I did do band, yeah. I started band in 4th grade, I think. I did it for a really long time. My first instrument in band was flute.
Oh, okay. Is there any additional things you'd like to say?
Stay in school, kids.
So thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciated having you here. Thank you for taking your time to come over here and do this podcast. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for being here. It means a lot to us, and we're just glad we got to see you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll let you go now.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, this might be a little controversial.
Yes, but let's do some overrated and underrated mariachi edition.
Okay, first one. Popular songs everyone plays. Amo CR and Árboles.
I would say I'm sorry.
For both of those, I would say
Oh, yeah.
overrated.
Hermoso Cariño.
That one's also very overrated.
Overrated, but it's a good song. Like,
Yeah.
I love it. Amor Eterno. Overrated. But again, it's a great song.
Yeah.
El Son del Perro. Underrated.
Yeah, for sure. El Balahu.
Underrated. Like,
For
it's such a great song, and I feel like people are like, wait, what are you playing? Like, boy, you should know what we're playing. Cien Años.
That's probably, I feel like that's overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah. El
Yeah.
Terrequeteque. That is underrated.
I feel like Mariachi Reinas is so underrated.
Mhm.
Like, can we like get to know them more? Because
Yeah.
I feel like people are not giving them the
The
respect.
attention that they
The
need.
respect, the attention, the love, the all that. Like, they need more.
Déjame vivir.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Any Juan Gabriel song, I just love Juan Gabriel. It's underrated.
Querida.
Underrated. I love Juan Gabriel.
El Gavilancillo.
Underrated.
Really?
I would say yeah. I just really like that song.
I feel like that's a little overrated. I feel like it's in the middle. Así fue.
I think that's kind of overrated. Although I love Juan Gabriel, but I just too many people saying that song. Pa mi gusto. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Some people messed it up, but like
Nieves de enero.
underrated. I mean, overrated. I
Overrated.
hate that song. hate it with my gut.
El Cascabel. Overrated.
I do think it's
But I
overrated.
love that song.
No, it's
I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing, but it's just like a lot of people play that song. La Negra, overrated.
Overrated for
Overrated
sure.
for sure. What other song? En tu pelo, overrated.
Really? I feel like that's underrated.
I would say overrated.
I never knew about it until we played it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ya
Ya
lo
lo
sé.
sé.
Oh.
Ya lo. I feel like
Ya lo
Jenny.
sé.
I feel like Jenny Rivera songs are overrated. But they're amazing. I
Yeah.
love her songs.
But that's just because she's kind of like an
She's a legend,
older.
bro.
She's a little like older music player. But she is a bit overrated for some people. I don't know. I love her songs though. Like her songs will always eat like in 100
Some
years.
Selena Quintanilla songs are overrated too.
Yeah, but like again, I feel like it's just because they're older.
Yeah.
What song did I say?
La Viquina.
I say that's underrated. No, actually,
That's kinda
pretty
overrated.
overrated.
Yeah.
La Fiesta en Mariachi is underrated
Yeah.
for sure. It's such a good song, and I feel like not a lot of people know about it.
Fast songs versus slow songs. I feel like slow songs are underrated and fast songs are overrated.
But the thing is, I think like fast songs are just like better, like because they just get people's attention. Like if you're playing,
Yeah, that's
like,
why they're overrated.
But if you're playing like a sad song and it's super slow, people are just like, I'm bored of this one. Is it over? But if it's like a
That's why it's
high,
underrated.
but that's why it's like boring. I don't know. No, I was like over here now, like
No, there's some
debating.
slow songs that are.
I would say that some slow songs are really underrated because
Well, that's what
Oh.
I said. I feel like
they're
there's some slow songs that could be overrated,
yeah,
but I feel like most are underrated.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
sense that no one really pays attention to.
Okay, now instrument features. Solos. Okay.
Vihuela solo.
Okay, vihuela, guitar solo, I'm gonna say right away. Overrated. Guitarrón
personal.
solo, underrated.
Harp solo, overrated. Trumpet solo.
Harp is in the middle.
Well, yeah, actually, because harp gets a lot of special parts because it's like, I'm a harp.
Guitarra. ¿Guitarra de qué?
De golpe.
Guitarra de golpe. Inside joke.
We had to bring that up.
Yes. Guitarra de golpe. I feel like that's not in many mariachis.
not.
So I'm gonna say underrated.
Underrated, yeah.
Okay, I got one out of the way.
Trumpet, I would say underrated. Well, no, it depends, I think. It depends. Violin. I'm a violinist, so I would say underrated.
Really?
But then again,
I feel like that could be overrated.
it could because there is a lot of solos, but there could be more.
But guitar and vihuela, overrated.
They're just
I'm just
great
saying.
solos.
Yeah.
Next on my Vida Mariachi note, we might just talk about behind the scenes and just performance day, and we're just gonna do a little run through on just how it is when we perform. We're just gonna let you know the chisme, what happens behind cameras, and we also might just talk about things that only mariachi students would understand because if you know, you know.
Yes, and this one might be a little chaotic. Well, actually, maybe a
Just a
little
little.
more than chaotic.
But we're really gonna get into it.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you for listening to La Vida del Mariachi Honor.
If you have a favorite song, tell someone in your group or comment below on this video.
Or argue about it, because we know you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.